long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we say fuck this piece shit and grab them clappers? How long before we lose our voices shouting Black Lives Matter? How long we gon' keep letting them disrespect our president? How long we gon' keep letting them terrorize our residents? I'm sick of this shit, it's word to Bernie Mac. How long before we police ourselves, take our own streets back? How long for Uncle Tom here and hate on this shit? How long before they take a shot at me for making this shit? How long I gotta wait for justice for Josiah Shaw? How long we gotta fake it till we can take it and whack 'em all? How long we not gonna make these youngers pull their pants up? How long we gon' keep letting them shoot us down with our hands up? How long we gon' keep killing our own and making these streets hot? How long will what I say to you stay with you when the beat stop? How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It is your boy. It is your boy, Mr. Provoked Thoughts, man, and I am in the building today. I'm visible for you all to see today. You know, I figured I'd come on and show my face. I mean, it's unshaven. The beard's crazy right now, but I'm going to get that together for y'all. Y'all know how I do. You know, I try to keep it clean, but it's been one of those weeks. But, you know, I'm still all right. I think I'm good. Having everybody come over here today, I want to welcome everybody who's coming over from Big Vi Opinion. As we have been discussing a lot of different things when it comes to Diddy, when it comes to allegations, when it comes to the comparisons of that with the injustices of R. Kelly, Donald Trump. It's all starting to connect, and it's a great thing that everybody's starting to talk about this thing the way that it's supposed to be talked about. We're not supposed to leave any stone unturned or anything, should I say, out of our realm of understanding. I'm going to go ahead right now, and we're going to bring up my brother Noobs in the building, man, to let y'all know, you know, what's going down. And, you know, on his side of town, you know, he over there chilling by a cozy lit fire like Teddy Pendergrass. What's going on, Noobs? How you feeling?
What's up, man?
Hey,
we got faces in the camera tonight, so people can
absolutely. You know,
aim for.
Right, you know, when they want to throw something at their screen and shit when they get pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. So, like I said, we got a lot going on, man. We got so much action, of course, in the news. The gift that keeps on giving, the lies that keep on lying, and it is just absolutely amazing that people have not caught on to the bullshit, or if they are, you know, it's a very few. Thank you for the early entry of the 26 people that have made it in the chat. You know, if you're feeling it tonight and it's a happy Thursday, let me know if you can. I'm going to go ahead and put this link in the chat to let you all, you know, get in here where you fit in, actually. And the first thing I want to discuss, because this is actually going to be a continuation of Big Vi's platform, we're going to go ahead and talk about Uncle Luke and his comments in regards to the P. Diddy case and everything. So if we can get that rolling real quick, we can go ahead and discuss that and go from there. Basically, you know, a lot of people are starting to come out with a opinion, and it really is a good thing that we have individuals that are willing to express that they actually see these grave injustices that are happening right in front of our faces. It is imperative that we pay attention to what is actually going on in this world, because if we don't, we're going to get ran over by it, man. It's not going to stop at the famous people. It's not going to stop at Donald Trump. It's not going to stop at Diddy and they raiding your house with, you know, with a movie theater set style of invasion on a house, and they don't arrest anybody. It's just like the most ass backwards thing I've ever seen, but it looks like that's the way that we're going here. So
it was good to see, you know, Sheriff Grady talking about the folks that are responsible for, you know, a lot of this, you know, people smuggling back and forth across the border, you know, because I mean, how many folks in the chat are sick and tired of hearing, mainstream media call something a conspiracy theory, and then you find out 6 months later, well, it's exactly what we said it was.
Exactly. I mean, that's what our lovely sacred MSDNC says. They're sacred.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if you watch that, you clutch your Bible and pray that you don't go straight to hell. Sacred.
Yeah.
That's how sacred that is. You just better clutch your Bible and pray about it, because good Lord, these people are off the chain. I mean, it's amazing to me that I'm sure that they didn't run that footage like that. I'm sure they didn't. They don't want anybody to hear that, because that's not the narrative at this point. We really
well, the only place you're going to find it is off the beaten path. But are they going to show Sheriff Grady on MSNBC and his entire spiel? No, they're not going to do that.
Absolutely not. They're not going to do that. So go ahead and get that, if you can, get that up for me with the Luke.
Yep, I got Luke here. Let me get him up for you.
All right. We're going to go ahead and run through that. We got some goodies for you tonight. We're going to have to, run with Fonnie Willis. We got to play Corruption tonight, of course. Got to make that happen. It's a hit song. I can't deny the hits. All right.
But I'm curious to ask y'all something, right? When the last time y'all seen any federal organization raid a motherfucking house in the daytime? In the broad daylight. They normally come when the fans come. It'd be like 4 o'clock in the morning when you sleep and shit. And then don't they raid your house and they have a search warrant and they have something they want to lock you up? That's kind of interesting to me. They all the guns and the tanks and shit for some cell phones. Oh, man. I know I'm from the hood, and I know, boy, back in the days you were doing some wild shit. Then you had to worry about them people coming at night, at early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They come while your ass sleep, and then they come and get you because they want to have a conversation with you. Even in the movies, even in the fucking movies, they raid at night. Broad daylight, 12 o'clock in the daytime. I'm going through a lot of documents in this garage. So I keep all the documents. You never know when you need them, especially the release forms. See, the difference is, I used to. Let me just say this, right? If there was anybody hurt, or anybody violated, or anybody treated any type of way, or by anybody in any of them situations, that shit go to court and it comes out. And if your ass did something wrong, then your ass need to go to jail. Right? I'm a firm believer of that, because everybody got daughters. Ain't nobody want nobody violating their daughter. But at the same time, we have to understand that there's some trifling people out here. There's some people out here that are trying to get over it. I've had many people, right? I've had people try to get over on me.
I'm going to pause this for just a minute because it looks like There we go. Now it's back up.
Yeah, that's on purpose sometimes.
Okay.
I've had people say, "Oh, Luke hit me in the head with a bottle. Luke hit me and beat me up. This Luke baby. Luke did this." But see, I was a smart dude. That's why when y'all see the Freaknik and all that, and y'all see all this footage, and you'll probably see Galveston, and you'll see Daytona Beach. I filmed everything. They tried to jam me up in South Carolina. The woman then went on stage and did some wild shit. And then all her friends started talking about she did some wild shit. Then she go to the law talking about, oh, Luke did this to me. And then I had a release form. The police called me up, say, yo. Mind you, I never do nothing. I always stand to the side. Yo, I have a lady that's filing a complaint. And I say, I got a release form of the individuals who signed the release to get on stage and dance with the girls. Here is her name on this list. Bam. Yeah. Matter of fact, and I got video. So don't come to me with that shit. And see, that's the thing. When you're an artist, you're a target. Now, I'm not going to say some of these artists don't do wild shit. They do some wild shit. Trust me. You know, and I know when the wild shit get ready to happen, and I leave. But that's why I ain't in that in crowd. What up, Jeff? I'm not in that in crowd.
Go ahead and pause that real quick.
I'm out of here. I'm going.
You know what? And that's you know, this is a guy, you know, let's just expound on who Luke is for those who might not know. You know what I'm saying? Big Vibe, if you want to chime in, shit noobs, if you ever heard of fucking Doodoo Brown, Luke song and shit back in the day, you chime in. Jeff, you know, D-Map. Look, Luke was the type of guy. He had a pay-per-view show called Luke's Peep Show. Okay, he was a Miami rapper, and all of his shit was like, shake that ass, shake it until it fucking fall off your body, and pick that motherfucker up, shake it in your hand if you have to. Shake that ass. Shake that ass. That was what he did, man. That was Luke. So when you look at that, and you know, that was Luke, that wasn't Luther Campbell. Okay, so what happens is people can't differentiate the art from the artist, and then that's when the rumors and the allegations come. You know, and then there's an in between. You know, one of the biggest things about wrestling is kayfabe. You know, the character that you are, you know, when you go down to that ramp and fucking wrestle, and the person that you are when you go and put your fucking clothes on, and you have to become that person at any given time, especially when you meet a fucking fan.
Saying a character.
You know, and I'm trying to stop using that word. That's my first one. I'm on a count of the F word. I can't be dropping that. I got to stop. I got to quit it, man. But to be honest, this is the type of stuff that we deal with on a regular basis, as you know, with the artists and entertainers. So he's letting you know this is a person that's in the industry around the same time with Diddy, with R. Kelly, with anybody else is going to be accused in the not so distant future. Let's go ahead and keep that rolling.
On. See you later, alligator. You know, when the wild shit, the party get good, and you know, early on everybody had a guest and everything, party get good, but then there's a time that you need to leave the party. Then there's a time that everybody needs to leave the party, because ain't nothing good finna happen good afterwards. You know, people gonna, start doing their little thing. They little wild shit. And so you kind of get the vibes. You know who's known for doing wild shit. You know, us in the industry, we know who's known for doing wild shit. So when you see that dude in the party or that girl in the party, you be like, okay, man, it's time for me to go. You know, them damn red flags go to coming up. Okay, it's time for me to go. You know, hey, look, I'm going with the white folks, with the sponsors and shit. And so again, the way they, listen, man, I look at my man Diddy. I like Diddy. I know Diddy from when he was with Andre. Know his whole history, doing parties. Have a lot of bad things been around him, yes. But he's really a good guy. From what I know, I don't know what people do in the dark, but I know him as the guy that I meet, the guy that I've talked to on several occasions. He's a genuinely good, respectable guy. You know what I'm saying? He's really he's real sensitive also. He ain't the big tough guy. I can name you some big tough guys in the industry. They tough guys, but they really ain't tough neither. You know, half of these dudes be claiming that they tough. You know, them dudes, man, they done went to college and shit, got degrees and all that. They just walk around trying to act like somebody that they heard about in the hood. And Diddy is not that tough guy. I remember doing a peep show, and it was a guy that came in while y'all see the peep show where I was interviewing Jay-Z and the girls were sitting there. At that same shoot, there was a guy that came in and made some comments about Diddy, and Jay-Z told him, call up Big and say, Big, man, this dude's saying some wild shit. And I'm sitting there in amazement, and this dude saying some wild shit about Puff. And then I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Said he went to school with him, and I'm like in amazement too. I'm interviewing Buddy. I don't know why the producers had me interview this dude. And so, you know, the Puff called me and said, man, please don't air that shit. And called up BET who owned the show and said, please don't air that shit. This man lying, this man. And so eventually we didn't air it. We didn't air it. Somewhere in a can in a vault because, you know, dude had a bone to pick. You know, and that's how it used to be. You know, when we always looked out for each other. If somebody said some wild shit, or if somebody saw somebody doing some wild shit, then we would be like, yo, man, hey, man, why don't y'all chill and shit like that? You know, there have been many, many times, you know, it's everybody trying to come up. Where people go and they come to these parties and they be trying to get chose. But you got to be smart enough. You know, knock on wood. I don't even have to knock on wood.
Sings to baby girl. You
know, I'm the fucking wild and crazy dude in my heydays. Mr. You know, Luke with the wild parties, wild yacht parties, all this shit they doing right now on the yachts and all that. But the people around you had to be professional enough to make sure that they got to protect you. That they got to protect the situation. Because you can have a grown-ass person sitting, you can have a little, some young-ass person in the room where they don't need to be in there. So the people around you, all these people, they so busy, especially fucking bodyguards, they so busy worrying about a dude where, hey, look here, they need to be checking ID and shit. And dudes around me was like that. We had parties and shit. It became, no, man, hey, look here. You better check some ID. Your job is to check ID. Don't let nobody up in this party that, you know, don't belong up in here. That's, you know, and these dudes, you know, they have a lot more resources. And so if there was some shit going on, you know, at some of these places, I you know, all this shit going on, man, with this man. I have a problem with them people putting the guns on the man kids. You know, you putting guns on the kids, handcuffing the kids, you traumatize them kids. I don't know if any white people that have been accused of something. You ain't even accused a man of nothing. You ain't even been accused of nothing. And you roll up in their crib with all the guns and you dragging the kids out. I just feel sorry for the kids to be involved in this, that you're treating kids like that. Like this man, some notorious gangster, he Noriega or some shit like that. This man's not Noriega. This guy's not a tough guy at all. Diddy is not a tough guy. He ain't what they build him up to be, like he's some kind of fucking notorious gangsters. He ain't even got gangsters around him. He's genuinely a real nice and sensitive guy. And when he called us up by the man making the statements, he was like, man, come on. You know, the dude is a nice, respectful, sensitive guy. Now, I know some bad guys that you need to roll up in their house, because they will shoot your ass with tanks and all that. I know some dudes that you need to do that with. But that dude that guy's not the one. You call this lawyer up and say, lawyer, tell the lawyer, this is how the shit work. You call the lawyer up, hey man, we got a warrant to search the house. Or if you feel like you're gonna call the lawyer up and give him the heads up, then you just, because the lawyer gonna then feel like, if you call the lawyer, you feel like you're gonna fuck with some evidence, you want to do a surprise attack. They do that shit early in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning when everybody there. We have paperwork saying we need to come up in this motherfucker and get all this evidence. And so we got to come surprise your ass. That's what you do. You know, and then now you then whether press charges or not because of the evidence that you got. Them people need to have been doing a press conference. I was waiting for the press conference. Why y'all just ran up in a man's house like the Gestapo in the United States of America? You need to tell the public what the fuck just happened and why you just did that.
I swear. But that makes all the sense in the world. Oh my God.
Man.
That makes so much fucking sense. Like, where was the press conference? Like, you ain't got to tell us shit. And y'all just treated this man like he was like he was fucking Jim Jones in fucking South America.
Man, it's crazy.
It's a crazy world, man.
Man,
where we live in.
Shit, this fucking shit goes on. We ain't finna go the whole rip with this, but y'all kind of get the gist of what the hell is he talking about.
Yeah, but hey, bro, that's that humiliation phase we be saying they start off with, right?
Yeah.
They got the 3 phases before they, with it's like the 3-step program to this shit. I'll be real brief. The first phase is the humiliation phase, where they basically, make you look crazy in the media, or and try to embarrass you with propaganda. Then the next phase is they attack your finances. They stop, if you're an artist, they stop your shows or whatever, the case may be, however you get your funding, they put a halt to that. But we saw that with R. Kelly when they stopped his concerts. And then after they cripple your finances, then they come with criminal charges. That's the 3-step program.
Yeah, it's the same play.
You know what? And the crazy thing is why shit ain't working like with a Donald Trump is they had to rush too much. They wasn't gonna really fuck with him until they found out he was gonna run again. They thought that they had just muddied his character enough where he wasn't gonna try again. And then when he was like, "Oh, I'm doing it again," they're like, "Oh shit!" So that's why you see all these bullshit thrown together with motherfucking just thrown together with the paste you used to use in fucking school to make paper mache and shit. That these are the cases that they are thrown together. And as you can see, they falling apart. All of them. I'm talking about including R. Kelly's case. If they try to put a case on Diddy, y'all violated the man's rights before he even went to trial. Y'all fucked up. There's no case anymore.
Yep, and no arrest has been made.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all literally that's domestic terrorism right there. Anytime wouldn't you be terrified, motherfucker? I wouldn't be able to sleep nights after some shit like that happened.
Exactly.
Yeah. And where's the Me Too movement at in this? I don't see them out here. I don't see Time's Up. None of them.
And you made an excellent point with Trump.
Nowhere to be seen.
It's like Trump is such a powerhouse that they can't do a 3-step phase on him. You know what I'm saying? They can try the humiliation, but he's so transparent. He's so transparent that that's going to backfire. And good luck trying to cripple his finances because, his money is so, is so liquidated and is spread so vastly that you can't contain them financially.
Where'd he go?
And then the only thing you can do is expedite the situation to phase 3 and try to criminally charge them.
Right.
And when you do that, we see how well that's going with Fonnie Willis. If the book won't keep, then it's going to fall apart with somebody like Donald Trump.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the only thing that's his saving grace that causes as much exposure early in the game is the fact that he has the finances to expose people. Letitia James is fucked, bro, because she opened up her idiot ass mouth. She opened up her mouth and exposed everything that she's all about, and it's like, bro, and it's funny because when the hate train is rolling, people don't tend to want to hear what's being said because they're just so busy being pissed. And we got these victims, these people that are coming to accuse people, and they just as batshit crazy as anything I've ever fucking seen. You got, like I said, these victims. You got Cassie, and you as pretty as you are, I know you probably a Looney Tune. You stayed around for 10 years of abuse and shit from what you say, and then you get married and have 2 babies. Then you decide, oh my God, I'm a victim. Where do these epiphanies come from? If you're traumatized, how are you getting in relationships and getting married and having children? How are you doing that? If you're so traumatized and a man threw your life off so bad, you can't move on, but you're moving on as we speak and can see it. But now you need compensation. Now you and your husband need to be multi-hundred millionaires.
And the thing about that with her husband, right? That's Diddy's former personal trainer.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
If this man, okay, so peep game, this man sat up here and, basically backdoor Diddy for cash, his personal trainer, right? Then, Diddy, he finds out, so he kind of blackball Buddy, so he can't get any work in Hollywood. Diddy put the notion out there, hey, he bad business, he fugazi, don't trust him. Now, you struggling trying to find an income because Diddy done blackballed you. Now you come up with this elaborate plan. Hey, I know how we can get some bread. All you got to do is accuse Diddy of doing all these heinous acts. So there's your motive right there. Now, 30 million or better lawsuit. Diddy know, hey man, let's just make this go away. We'll save more money in the long game if we just get rid of it now.
Right.
And then that right there was the catalyst for all this stuff that we see now.
Right.
But people don't know the backstory with the personal trainer that used to be Diddy's personal trainer that's now Cassie's husband. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely right. So check this out. I'm talking about baddie ass people that's out here to get money, and literally unbelievable people, like unbelievable. So you be the judge. Like I tell people, E. Jean Carroll is no different than an Azriel Clary, no different than a Geronda Pace. This woman is absolutely bananas. Let's go ahead and get her rolling so we can go ahead and get her out the way.
Because they want to say, oh my God, thank God that's not me.
This chick is a banana peel, man.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to stay up.
Yeah.
I can have sex with my mother-in-law.
Oh man!
Oh my goodness!
I don't know about y'all, but not guilty, Donald Trump.
Yeah,
fuck that.
really,
Exactly.
really. Oh man!
Of all things,
I like
right
to
there.
sleep late.
Yeah. Let's keep it rolling, man. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
And I like to live like 90 in between. I get up around noon and I stagger outside out the store and I throw open my arms. I thank God I don't have children. Then I go back in, stagger into my office, and
I'm pretty happy as well that she doesn't have children.
Thank God.
Oh my God. Oh my
Thank God.
God. Oh my
Lord have
God.
mercy. Another one of her wrong. Another
Yeah.
multiple of her running around. I'm
Oh
good.
my goodness.
Yeah, some
And
little
start-
E-jeans.
The huh. The huh.
reading a stack of ASCII gene letters. I never thought much went on in the morning anyway. Women have facials in the morning. They have their hair done. Not me. I like getting up at noon.
That hair look dry, lady.
I know.
Right,
Her
so
and
What
the
did she,
dog.
what
they
did she
get
do to
the-
that damn dog?
Dude, they
Man,
get their
I
hair
felt
done
sorry
at
for
the
the poodle,
same
man.
place.
I feel sorry for that dog.
She ain't take a time out of wash, shampoo, or nothing.
Nah.
So I want you to check out this fucked up ass house. Oh my God.
Oh
boy.
My personal life is fascinating. I started writing at about the age of 6.5, fed with a daily diet of Ann Landers and Dear Abby. I wanted to be Ann and Abby.
All them books with a cup of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is she lonely?
here, hang on. I have something that explains the ASCII gene column in a perfect thing. Here I come through here. This is what I've been doing for 25 years. I'm a cheerleader. People get down and depressed and a little confused and they need help. This is what I do.
What?
I yell and I scream and I help them get through their difficulties.
25 years.
Miss Cheerleader 19.
The secret to the advice column is I don't know anything. It's the people who've been writing to me for 25 years who taught me everything. Those are the people. You can't read a stack of E-gene letters without learning more than reading Shakespeare.
Who would do that?
Her.
You want to see some old ASCII gene? All these are ASCII gene. I have every single letter that's ever been sent to me. I have shopping bags full of actual stationery with letters. This man
Pause
has
real
given
quick.
his
So basically, she'll
wife
hold her.
a
What you telling me?
Pause. Now, okay, let just from what you've seen, we're halfway through the video and all that great shit. Do you think that a man the caliber of a Donald J. Trump would go and get this wildebeest from the woods to do anything with it?
I'll be damned.
Not
Hell
even
no.
with your dick and Big Ivy pushing.
Oh my God! He said, "Big Ivy, hey, Big Ivy, hey." He said, "Nope, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening, bro. Look, this
Hell
lady."
no.
And this is just to show you the nature of these people. They destitute, in their own minds and bodies, and looking for a come up from another guy.
Ain't no way.
Man, Donald Trump ain't touched this lady,
He ain't
man.
touching that.
No,
Hell no.
no.
He ain't
ain't
just my
touched-
younger, finer, and tighter.
Dude, look at his
There.
wife.
Yeah,
The wife
all of
from
his
a different country.
Look at
Fine
his
as hell.
wife. My
Fine as
God. I mean, and what is she about in her mid to late 40s?
Yeah,
And just why?
man, still fine.
I bet you she smells like sunshine if it has a smell.
Man,
Smell like morning springtime, when the sun is coming up, just birds chirping, every fucking thing.
come on, man.
This
Everybody
lady,
loves sunshine.
this lady is, you hear cows,
Oh,
fucking around her. Like this lady, she lives in the woods, dude.
So the world. What you say? Donald Trump won't anything to do
She
with her.
came up with this thing in the woods. Donald Trump ain't came to the woods
She looked for a paycheck.
or caught you in a department store and said, "Ooh, I really got to do something to her." Ooh,
Hell no.
oh my God!
She looked for a free paycheck. She's like, oh,
I just love the smell of mothballs and books. That's what I like.
Yeah,
That's the type of shit I like. Mothballs and books.
She got one hell of an imagination already, so
man.
Oh my God, she cooked this thing up, and these idiots sit up here and wanted to get this man so bad and try to deplete his funds that they gave this woman $85 million in a judgment she hasn't received, and I hope that she never sees. I hope she don't receive. I'm talking about a half of a penny of that, because that's ridiculous. You
$85 million.
$85 million, bro.
They all need
Wow.
to pimp slap that dumb
I'm talking in a civil suit, man.
What?
They found him liable for sexual assault of this red-haired idiot.
Come on, man. Come on.
Looking like Little Red ride your ass off a cliff. I mean,
yep. I know.
Come on.
I mean, yeah. You know who she looks like? She looks like Fire Marshal Bill with the wig on.
Fire Marshal.
Yes, sir.
I mean, look at her. She's got the whole Skeletor thing going there.
Man,
what's going on in that house?
Man, look. What is it? It's a part on here where she literally paints trees and shit. I'm trying to get to that. I'm trying to get to that.
Man, I thought it was the girl on the goddamn Wendy's box, man.
Nah, man. Okay, while she outside, it gets good. It gets good. This idiot's outside, and I'm like, oh.
But it wasn't enough because then he wanted a Rolex. How she's handled this is she's had an affair. See these eyes? Look at the bags under my eyes. I worry at night when I'm in bed because, you know, a line from me can change their life.
Oh my
God. No, oh my God. I see.
Lord have mercy.
Or for the worse. I don't know. As you see, I have stacks of bells here and there and everywhere. I get sent one every month. Sometimes, if I'm very good, they send me two. I could not answer the questions coming into the Ask Eugene column if I was in New York City. You can't think in New York if you're dating 16 people, which I would be doing if I were in New York. You go to the woods to find out who you are, and then you find out who you are, and you're even happier than when you came. It's wonderful.
She's smoking some good shit.
I'll tell you what, and that ain't weed because you can't get that fucked up off of weed.
Man, this lady is. If she could start floating in a minute, man. That moment high. Ooh, weed.
She's got to be out there sampling the mushrooms.
Something
has to be
something, man. Keep it moving. Look. Oh my God.
16. You should be dating 16 different dudes, though.
Because some very distinguished mice live here.
Mike
lives in the kitchen. Tversky lives in the bedroom. This is my shed.
See, you know what?
Side are the books that most influenced me growing up. On the door are the list of my dogs: Marky, Fortuna de la Spunky, Heidi, Tits, Bloody, and Hepburn.
She had a dog named Tits.
Named Tits, of all things.
And it so horrified me that I came out and started painting the rocks blue to indicate that there was once a river here. And then after I got done painting the rocks,
why? What did nature do to you?
Walked over here and then did that tree and then did that.
Yeah,
tree,
where's all the tree huggers at?
Yeah.
And then this whole forest.
I swear.
Oh my God.
This lady, man.
And she painted her dog blue.
What's the best piece of advice I've ever given? What a horrible question to ask an advice column. Oh my God. Hang on. Eat, drink.
New television show.
That's it. That's
Weird in the Woods.
Look at the car. Look at the car. Oh my God. Look at the car.
Oh God.
Shit. Shit, lady.
Donald Trump was trying to mess with her.
Oh shit, lady. Yeah,
she's
come on, man.
Good as hell, man. I might need
this here's going to be the best button. The best button I push all day. Watch this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's
what
crazy.
What the hell was that?
So she wins this settlement and gets this money. And then she goes on CNN. Well, no, MSNBC with Rachel Maddow and literally ask her on a date.
Uh-oh.
Can we get that footage, please?
Okay. Let me find that.
I just want you all I just want you to see the victim mentality in its purest form. This is ridiculous. That lady's crazy. She told Anderson Cooper that rape was sexy, and then she tried to flirt with him. He tried to cut the feed as soon as she said the stupid crap she said. He was like, "Oh my God, can we go to?"
Not to cut you off, bro. But what was the allegation that? I mean, is she alleging that Trump touched her inappropriately?
Basically, he cornered her ass in the dressing room and finger banged her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
man.
sounds dumb as hell. Well, okay.
Hey, it's $85 million worth. Boy, I'll cut my fingers off and sell them if they worth $85 million. Shit, I'm like, good Lord, what the hell? Trump's thing. Woo! Like I said, it's ridiculous, man.
Like, somebody went to him and said, "Can you finger bang me, please?" But sure.
Like, oh hell no.
Or hell no.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that curtain probably why is the Grand Canyon by this point?
I don't even want to think about. Nobody's touched that.
God.
Nobody's coming to spend time at E.G. Carroll's house for a romp in the hay. Nobody's like, ooh, I got to drive all the way in the woods to get some of that good.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, and laying there and a mouse crawl across your foot because you got two of them that she's named, and then she tries to get you into a sexual situation with her cat vagina.
Oh no.
Like, I got two vaginas. Oh God, what is happening?
Oh God.
Oh Lord, no. Just they should not let me see things. Like, I promise you, I can't see things. Like, I just can't.
Man, that's a dungeon I don't want to explore. Not explore playing dungeon, trust and believe.
Man,
I'm good.
Oh my goodness, that's one of those fucking sewer drains that the Mario Brothers jump down in the video game. It should take you down to Cooper Land. What the fuck? Where am I?
He's here as a boss. I'm like, bro, can I get Super Mario, please? That's what I'm gonna
say. King Cooper EG and shit, throwing cat's name vagina at you in books and shit.
Trying to dodge over that.
All of those books, and I'm sure she hasn't read half of them.
I doubt it.
Oh my god! It's amazing.
Well, this world, man, you best try what you find and see in the world.
So are we running into some technical difficulties over there, sir?
No, I think I've got it. It's just was on a weird website. Is this the
one? Oh yeah. Yes, it is. They try to hide this. They try to hide this shit. Go ahead and roll it.
Mm-hmm. About using some of Trump's money that you're about to get to help shore up women's rights. Do you know what that might be? What that might look like?
Yes, Rachel. Yes.
Tell me.
I had such great ideas for all the good I'm going to do with this money. First thing, Rachel, you and I are going to go shopping. We're going to get completely new wardrobes, new shoes, motorcycle for Crowley, new fishing rod for Robbie. Rachel, what do you want? Penthouse? It's yours, Rachel. Penthouse and France? You want France? You want to go fishing in France? No? Oh. All right.
But she's talking about, she's going to help you win. She's talking about going shopping with the money.
She made her feel, that's the first time in my life I've ever seen Rachel Maddow feel that uncomfortable.
I know, she looking like, oh my God.
And oh my goodness.
Look, her face said it all. Like, why? Mm-hmm. Why?
Like, she's literally like doing what a dude do. Like, what you need, baby girl? I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you. I get your nails done. I get your hair done. I take you down. Come on, baby girl, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Some shoes you want, dresses.
I just want to love you, baby. That's all. That's it. There's nothing.
Terrorism, misogyny.
I'm telling you, she has more instances of this than anybody. Man. Like I said, she was on Anderson Cooper, and she was telling him that rape, R-A or whatever R is sex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't believe me? Noobs, go ahead and give it to him. Yeah. Eugene and Anderson
Let me roll this one. You want the rest of this one?
It's done. It's done. Wait a minute. If you literally saw her lawyers were panicking. Like, I can't believe you saying this shit. They laughing. They like,
Lord.
Oh my God. What is she saying? We're not going to get any money.
Yeah, we ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no money. To be honest with you, you ain't getting nothing.
Well, they've already been paid. They've already been paid because these are George Soros paid for attorneys. Okay. You see, there's not a man there because there's not a man with a working penis that would take that case.
Oh hell no!
They'd have been like, "Are you kidding me?" There's not a heterosexual man that would take that case.
Which was the one you were looking for?
Eugene and Anderson Cooper. Rape is R is sexy. And she literally flirts with every anchor she gets on with, male or female. So she's the one with the sex problem.
Oh, no wonder she's so happy. She get best of both worlds.
No, ain't nobody coming over there doing nothing, man. If you see the only thing we go over there is a lot lizard from the truck stop. That's it.
Oh God. Oh God.
And she looks like she's the lot lizard.
Pretty much. You can tell that lady lost her mind.
Is there? Oh, okay. Let's see.
Pull up the clip with her and Anderson Cooper. Yeah. You're probably going to find it easier on Twitter if you have it. You mean to tell me this woman?
They're trying to scrub this stuff.
Anderson Cooper, which Anderson Cooper himself had to go to commercial. Didn't believe what she had to say. They just paid her $80. Play this clip. Oh my!
I think most people think rape it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
What? Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
Let's take a short break.
Yep.
If you
they got the fantasies.
More on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
Oh my goodness. She's hitting on him too.
He's like, oh God.
He's trying to flirt with everybody, man.
Good.
And you want me to believe that Donald Trump had to have her so bad. Man, these people are liars, man. Like, oh my goodness. And still in these pea-brain journalist heads, which I don't believe that they cannot believe. All these journalists cannot believe the shit that they're saying. They're saying it for a paycheck.
That's all it is.
After they sit and talk with her for even 5 minutes.
They're saying it for a paycheck. At this point, you gotta know that these people are not legitimate, man. They're saying it for a paycheck. I mean, this lady literally just after she thought that she got the money, which you just got a judgment for the money. You're going to talk yourself out of that cash. I promise, I hope you do, because there is no way.
Her whole case is dead on appeal anyway. You know.
Oh, good.
I mean,
yeah.
You know, her of all people, we get $80 million. For what?
Yeah.
Man, if you could have bought me some beautiful super duper, even I would say Stormy Daniels is down here compared to what he can have. Like, he goes and gets super duper models.
No.
Like, he's not just getting a supermodel. He's getting, look at his wife. Like, come on, man. Why would you? I mean, look, erectile dysfunction in men, it comes from men who have sex with or try to have sex with unattractive women after they turn 40. That's where that shit comes from.
Oh.
Because you got older men ain't got no problem going to the strip club spending all their damn money, and you ain't gonna spend your money on nothing if it ain't arousing you.
I swear. I'll be damned.
Man, Trump wanted that to go away.
Oh, hell no.
He said Trump wanted that to go away. Shit, and this Woods, and nothing wrong with living in the sticks, noobs. You know what I'm saying? I know, the sticks is cool, but
I like it.
But damn it, Shit. What if you found out that she was like the next house over from you, noobs?
Oh God.
E. Jean Carroll?
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that the next house over is like half a mile away.
All right. Yeah.
Right.
I might be as far away as possible.
So I won't even be able to smell her cat.
Wow. So you got to go into town to do anything. You should say, hey.
Yep, pretty much. And that is the way I like it, man.
All right, like, hey, where you been? Staying away from you, staying away from all of you motherfuckers. I'm staying away from you assholes because I heard E. Jean's out here. And I heard she's out here, and I don't want to even have to deal with her.
Yeah.
I mean, good Lord, what a Looney Tune!
I don't even want to be the next dude that used her shopping cart.
Oh God.
Oh my God! It's bordering on the level of ridiculousness at this point, and it's just like not fair.
Ridiculous. I think we're way past that. I think we're way past that, man.
I mean, look, for those, like I said, for those that don't know, that's what we're here for. We are here to expose, and it's not malicious. It's just actual factual shit. I just can't,
man. I
cannot express even more than I'd have the bullshit. When it comes to Diddy. Not enough has come out for me to even say, because all I have is rumors. All I got is allegations. If somebody did something to you, I need some forensics. I don't need for you to be bringing me your faded memories. I just can't. I can't quantify that. And just like Sir R. Kelly said, I don't believe none of this shit. Not until I get something in my face. I'm not going to get in a round table. What you think? I don't fucking know. Well, you think he's guilty? I don't fucking know. Well, how could you say he's not guilty? I was not in the fucking room. How can you say he's not guilty? Because our Constitution says that you have the right to the presumption of innocence. That's how I can say it. That's how you if you did something, even if you did some shit, you want to be considered innocent until proven guilty because that's the law. I mean, unless you absolutely outright confess, that's why they tell you anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. Because once you start talking, you start fucking with your own presumption of innocence. So you would be remiss to shut the hell up. Now I agree, like with people, that say that some people shouldn't say stuff for themselves on certain platforms. You have no fucking business going to NBC, CBS, or anything to try to defend yourself against anything that fucking goes on in this world. If you do that, you are fucking yourself because they're gonna take your shit. They're gonna immediately send it to their professional engineers. They're gonna cut, slice, and flip words around and move shit around in the interview to make you look like a monster. I hope to God that Diddy don't do this shit. I know desperation calls for a lot of shit, but he is actually at the point in his life and monetarily in his life that he could literally do something about this on his own.
Yes. And all he can do is get it out there, because then if they copy it, chip it, and clip it, there's still source material. The original thing that he put out there on his website or whatever platform to go back and look at and say, hey, look at the crap that MSNBC just said. Here's the rest of it, just like they did with Trump.
Absolutely. That's the way that they do things, and that's pretty much the MO has been the same, and the game has never changed.
Yeah. If it were me in his position right now, I would be over on Rumble.
Definitely. Seriously, interviewing with somebody who, the only way now that you're going to get an unbiased.
Even if he put his own thing out, I mean, he could put his own thing out, say what he needs to say, and invite, folks like you that got channels who are already talking about it to come in and ask him questions without it, trying to be, the freaking trap from Star Wars with the guy with the squid head,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's crazy because we they don't really allow for people to do this. Or they don't give you a chance. They don't give you an opportunity, you can try your ass off, man. I promise you. But when they want you and they've muted you, it's so hurtful to know that you can do everything that you can. You can try it all, and they will literally just say fuck you, and you can't say it. R. Kelly tried to do it. He tried to come out with his own doc. Believe me, he did. But they stifled that shit because it was all about him being guilty.
You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
You are supporting a pedophile.
Nothing good about me. I'm just a child molester. The devil. Oh! Come on, guys. As long as my breath is going in and out, I try to, even when I get ready to complain, I think about that and I say, you know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. I just breathe, baby. I breathe on these niggas, you heard me? 20-some women trapped in my house in the basement in Atlanta. Well, first of all, my house in Atlanta doesn't even have a fucking basement. This is my story. The only thing I could do is say what's real and say what's on my heart and give it to y'all like y'all want it. You want the truth. You ain't even got an education. You didn't even graduate from high school. You don't even really read, and all of this old shit they told me. And I started believing that shit, man. And just something in me kept calling and shit. My heart was pumping this shit. It was pumping this shit.
I think you froze, man.
Me humble, kept me grounded, and kept me putting out this music for you guys. You guys inspired me to do it. So I'm going to do it until you say don't do it no more. Don't say that, though. If I met your daughter and I took your daughter out and she was up there, the fuck am I going to do?
Everybody, put your hands to the sky.
You ain't got no money? Shit. Sue R. Kelly.
Mute R. Kelly.
You are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress.
I know y'all know that shit is ridiculous, but the crazy shit is motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers want to believe this shit.
That shouldn't be happening.
Every level, there's another devil. Whoever you are right now looking at me in my eyes, look in my fucking eyes, okay? I don't give a fuck about this fame shit. I'm a real motherfucker. My main goal is to unconfuse the world about R. Kelly. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready to say what I feel. Keep it real. Say what I feel. You don't know me. You ain't never been in my house. You ain't never been in my bedroom. So you cannot judge me.
I promise, man. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you, man.
Recordings.
This shit is real. And, I feel like that's something that should have been done. Like, I really feel like that would have been a great thing for him. I could sense just in that preview the genuineness of everything that he had to say. It was all there in that 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, what you think about that, Noobs?
The only thing I think that is going to be different between what happened to R. Kelly and Diddy is, you know, the time difference. Because R. Kelly has been in jail for how long now?
5 years.
5 years. And so the internet was not, you know, what it is now 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot tougher for somebody, even, you know, like you or me, to get on and do something live. It was a lot tougher.
Absolutely.
You know? And so, and this is what I mean when I say, you know, he needs to do his own thing. And this goes back to what somebody else was saying, and I think it might have even been on the other channel, because he's got all these agents pushing him to do one thing and these lawyers to pushing them to do another thing, and they're all in it for their own interests, not in it for his interests. And when I say the man needs to hire an engineer, that's what I mean. Somebody who is just not interested in any of it, who is just there to push the buttons and get what he wants to say out there.
Right. Instead of just having people who have an agenda, or, you know, some, you know, that got some type of dog in the fight, because you literally, that's what's literally has happened. That, you know, and
he gets walked into one setup after another.
Yeah. And you can just literally see it. It's such a ridiculous play at this point that if you would have to literally be blind and not see that. J Rock, you in the building, man? Talk to me, man. Come on.
Before I say anything, I just got a quick question. Can anybody tell me what the hell was Raggedy Ann's grandmother doing on the thing earlier?
Oh, man. I don't know what the hell that man look.
Because I said, what the hell is this?
Hey, man, cool out. That's a victim. Stop.
That's the victim of that hair.
Don't you misquote a victim?
She's a victim to the house in the freaking woods too.
Oh man, she's a victim of her cat vagina.
Man, she's a victim of Mother Nature.
Or maybe vagina's a victim of her.
How ironic all her dogs. How ironic all her dogs was male dogs.
Anybody come at it, they gonna be the victims.
Bro, hey, you go into those woods, you ain't never coming out. You won't be, and if you do, you never gonna be the fucking same.
And some million, and you living like a fucking hippie. Right?
You know, but think about it, she ain't got that paper yet. And look, she not gonna get that paper.
Trump started fighting that shit.
You know, every year,
ain't nobody finna pay
$8 million for what?
Ain't no man finna pay $90 million to overturn a case that he already had to pay y'all 80 something for.
And that the appellate court had already made a decision. They, you know, on a lot of these cases, like he's already been dealing with these cases, and then they bringing them back just like R. Kelly. They bringing them back. Look, the you know, it was already taken care of. They're like, no, we got to do this again. You know, even with the valuation issue, you know, these people are out here saying whatever the fuck they want to say about, excuse me for the F-bomb, that's 3. I'm on the count. They saying whatever they want to say, and they're able to just get away with it, man. You got, you know, these people, and it's, like I said, it's the far left. I mean, people don't even understand. If you a Democrat, you might not be for R. Kelly's freedom. I don't know, or I don't know, because these people do whatever the hell they can do to make you look like crap.
And they're in it for the freak show.
You know, anything to make you look like crap.
Have you now heard that 50 Cent's baby mother is now trying to sue him for S.A. and R?
Oh yeah, you know, you laughing is catching, baby.
He laughing at P. Diddy and talking about.
Come on now.
He tried to take his son from her because of her name came up in the Lil Ron Silver case.
Right. So you know, you like I said, you got this woman, this feminine base out here doing their thing, and I'm not mad at women, man. Look, if you want to get ahead in life, man, get ahead, go for it, man. Do your thing, be all you can be. Join the army. Join, I don't know, join something, but join your brain together with your mouth and realize you can't keep on lying on folks and thinking that it's going to get you where you need to be. The internet is absolutely undefeated because you ran your mouth, lady, back when you was running for office and you said some of the most racist stuff, reverse racism I've ever seen. If racism exists still, and I hate to say it, it starts right here.
Stand up to an administration which is too male, too pale, and too stale.
Hey, y'all heard that? So we gonna go ahead and break that down like a grape Swisher sweet.
Stand up to an administration which is
Too male, sexist, too pale, racist, too
stale.
And you see that lady back there, this white lady back here. Oh my God! What she? It's like she had what happened to her. Eugene Carroll claim happened to her in the damn dressing room.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't that woman look a whole lot like Ann Donnelly?
A little bit. You never know.
Yeah, she look like Ann Donnelly a whole lot.
Hold on, let's go back. Wait a minute. I just want to bring this home because, see, you call a man a racist. He's this big fat racist, okay? But you got people running against him and charging him with crimes that say this.
Stand up to an administration which is too male,
Sexist,
too pale,
racist,
and too stale.
and then you have your people chime in with you.
Man, I think that's Ann Donnelly, bro.
It look pretty close. It looked pretty close to being her.
Man, that's crazy, ain't it? We might be cracking codes here. I can't prove it, but potentially that's it, man.
I need to take a picture of that shit and put it in my and download a picture off of Google.
Do it, Vi. Do that, Vi. Do it. I'm telling you, man. I swear, when I first saw this, I said, "Man, that's Ann Donnelly, bro."
Let's see. Let's go back, man. Let's see. Let's get the whole thing.
Stand up to an administration which is too male, too pale, and too stale.
If that ain't her, she got a twin running around for real.
Too pale, and too stale. Too male, too pale, and too stale.
And she tripled down on it. That was a triple down on her racist remarks and views. So I look, this lady is trying to rob Donald Trump, okay? Let's just keep it real. She's literally trying to rob him. She a racist. Clearly, if Donald Trump had came out and said that this lady was, Letitia James, is too black, too whack, and on crack. Problems. We got problems. I mean, think about it. Just think about it.
That soundbite would be on every major network, running continuously.
Everywhere.
If that would have came out of Trump's
everywhere in the U.S.
If it came out of Trump's mouth, I promise you it would.
You'll see it for at least a week straight. At least a week.
Man, they would run that shit and remix that shit, and
until the dang election happens. Until the election happens.
You don't want him. I mean, but they wanted this, and they got it. They got a lady that is actually doing the same things that she's accusing another person of. Biggest hypocrite of all times. When you sat here and you're about to get sued for doing the same thing that you're accusing somebody of, lying about the valuation of a property, which, if anything, that is not lying, it's negotiating. You're taking away people's ability to negotiate loans. in the city of New York. Am I lying, noobs? That's exactly how I feel. You're taking people's ability away to negotiate good loan terms for themselves. And that's crazy. I mean, how y'all feeling about that, man? What's the? Do y'all feel the same? Like she's literally doing this right in our faces, man. You know, breaking the law. We watch it in real time. You know, R. Kelly mentioned it in his interview with his phone call. I wouldn't call it an interview. It was a phone call with WAC 100. Law is not supposed to break the law to enforce the law. And that is exactly what happened. Are you muted? Noobs, you are severely muted.
She should have been shut down as soon as she went up and made a political speech that was, you know, outside of, you know, her ability to do the job. You know what I'm saying? As soon as she started talking about somebody else, well, now she's no longer an officer of the court. She's a freaking politician with an axe to grind.
Right. And that's why I feel like lawyers shouldn't be, because this is an attorney and you're being elected into a position.
Right.
Which means that you don't have that political acumen, which means that you can definitely be bought or sold. You're a lawyer. I mean,
well, and then the other part of that is that we don't have a court system that, you know, has the balls to look at something, you know, at its face and say, this is a bunch of bullshit and I'm not going to hear this in my courtroom. You know what I'm saying? They want to play the part of being fair and equitable and give everybody a chance to speak and all that. It's the same kind of bullshit we were talking about with TSA. All right. So instead of searching the people that fit the category of folks that might be terrorists, we're going to pull the 85-year-old grandmother in her wheelchair over and we're going to frisk her from top to bottom because, yep, she's a Middle Eastern terrorist, of course.
Gotta be. I mean, just gotta be. You know, so age just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anymore. There's no respect for your elders any fucking more. There's no respect for the fact that elders, even when they say something that you don't like, it's rooted in truth. You know, you may not like what Donald Trump has to say because you are trying to wipe the world of its history. You might not like what people have to say about certain things because you don't want to remember it. You want to snatch statues down. You want to do all these things to eliminate out of your purview what actually happened in our country, not realizing that if you don't learn from the past, you're destined to repeat it. That's probably if I was to have a gripe with Diddy, okay, my gripe with him is like, damn it, man. I'm sure you saw this happening with R. Kelly in real time. Why would I mean, you should have been preparing. But like R. Kelly said in this interview, out here y'all making these comedian jokes on the radio and you're talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And but you don't realize that your ass could be next. And now the next is coming up. Shit, if they running around New York looking at shit, and I'm sure that when you hear Puffy, eventually these people are going to investigate, and Jay-Z's name is going to fucking pop up, and then they're going to look at, oh shit, Jay-Z's worth about $2 billion fucking dollars.
Well, you already heard Andrew White say that's the next on the chopping block.
He the next one on the list. Like, you know what? If Pac was alive, he would have hit the list. You better believe it. He had already had a rape allegation, a sexual assault allegation. Damn it. Who else would have been on the list? There's a lot of people that would be, if they were still alive today, they would be going through it. You know, Dr. Dre is one. Dr. Dre is one. They did a movie. Michelle A. did a movie about him abusing her. So it's out there. They put these things out there because they know it's going to come back. They throw the boomerang. They don't know when, but it's going to come back.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll throw another name out there too. That y'all mentioned Dr. Dre. Y'all mentioned Jay-Z. I'm gonna throw another name out there.
You said what?
I'm gonna throw another name out there, and that name, Jermaine Dupri.
Man,
because
he had a lot of young kid artists, man.
Yeah, and I think also And I remember, I think it was Dana said something about it at one point, because remember, Surviving R. Kelly, I think that it was talking about doing a Surviving Jermaine Dupri. But then R. Kelly turned out to be the catalyst. So they may double back on Jermaine Dupri.
If there's money in it.
And they put it.
Oh yeah, he got money. Because and here's another reason why I say that. And Noobs, shout out to you. It's funny that you bring this up. Usher's 20th anniversary of Confessions just hit recently.
Guess it sure did. Makes me scared.
Dupri was executive producer of that album.
That was one of the highest selling albums of all time. The Confessions album by Usher shit's fucking crazy. That album is a classic. Probably could never be repeated from. Definitely couldn't be repeated from Usher.
Yeah, and who performed with Usher at the Super Bowl halftime show?
Alicia Keys, Jermaine Dupri, and you know what? And then the thing about it is, why I think they made him wear that outfit. He didn't want to wear that. That wasn't so deaf.
No, it wasn't. That was so left. As in, what the hell?
I want you to put on these lace socks. Wow.
These little church girl socks that they be wearing,
and some penny loafers.
Easter Sunday, like when they about 4 or 5 years old.
Boys out there looking like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory.
I'm like, who is this? That can't be Jermaine Dupri, who used to date Janet Miss Jackson. If you're nasty, no. Oh my goodness. But it's a lot of people that need to worry, man. Like, people like Birdman.
Yeah.
Master P. But see, you ain't gonna bother Master P. You know why? He's not owned by record labels. He done had his own shit since the 90s. And he's never been under a record label that wasn't his own. You feel me? So but you got these people, these executives, and like I said, I was watching fucking Dan Schneider earlier. That was 5 of them. I got 5 minutes. I'm at 5, but that's not bad. I'm actually working on it, so we're gonna get that down every day. You got Dan Schneider, writer at Nickelodeon, and with a foot fetish out of this world for children. From what I gather, I mean, you turned the Nickelodeon label into a foot. That's how much of a foot fetish you had. And then if you look at all the stuff, they are a lot of foot jokes and foot this and foot that. Reserving judgment allegedly. They never really said outright that he sexually assaulted anybody or anything like that. But there's one of his, I guess maybe one of his weird kinks is that's going to be very unsavory. In a minute, it's not going to work out for him. I don't think, but it's going to be a slow burn for him because they choose who they want to pick. Truth be told, it should be a roundup of cases that should be happening right now, just like you raided Diddy's house. Why didn't, after all this stuff came out about Vince McMahon, didn't you fly over and bust in the WWE headquarters in Connecticut, right next door, Eastern District? Because I know some of this stuff, Eastern District pick up whatever. They don't care. Eastern District of New York, you could be in Alaska and they'll charge you in New York for the shit. That's just how they do. I mean, so when you got all of that going on in Connecticut, why aren't we seeing, oh my goodness, military force and Homeland Security is at WWE studios or, and they're ransacking the place looking for evidence of SA. Why is that not happening? I mean, because it's selective prosecutions. If it's all about what you say it's all about, then you will round up everyone that they're saying this about and has been saying about it for years, because Vince McMahon has not been the type of individual that hasn't had some type of allegation throughout his career as the owner of the WWE. He's had allegations just like everybody since the 80s. And it seems as if they don't want, they just don't want to get certain people until it's time to. They don't want to do it all at once because there's going to need to be a distraction at some point. Because people are getting wise to, at this point, all the lies that are being told on Donald Trump, and they're trying to distract everyone. Kilroy girl, you at. Oh my God. This special request, man. Hey, you got that queued up, noobs. The fanny rap. The fanny. Yeah, just go to Puppet Gate, man.
Yeah.
That is crazy. She said it's time for some music. I'm gonna hear some music. Yeah. Shout out to Puppet Gate, man, for giving these people on my channel what they need to survive. Hey, shout out to all my people on X. It seems to me we got more people on X tonight than we do on YouTube. We got 22 people on X, 19 on YouTube. But if you are here, make sure that you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. We are in here. Up next, we're going to have a new hit song from Fanny Pack, Thick in the Thighs, Dress on Backwards, Willis.
Only Big Fanny. And you want to know about corruption? Well, I'll tell you what. What you talking about, Willis? I'm Fulton County's finest. What? Corruption. Spending these G's with no interruption. Worldwide vacays, Grey Goose consumption. Fanny and Nathan, it's pure seduction. I'm F-A-N-I, the legal queen. In the rap game, I reign supreme. From the ATL, I'm the baddest DA. With my prosecution team, every day we slay. I wear my clothes backwards like I was crisscross. I floss when I ride around this bit. Here is boss. Got stacks of cash where I lay my head. These racks are flash. I'm falling, got bread. When I rap, I flow, cause I got the juice. Popping bottles of the goose while my fanny gets loose. Me and Nathan's hot dog, we be knocking boots all the way through the night as he rides my caboose. I'm Fulton County's finest. What? Corruption. Spending these G's with no interruption. Worldwide vacays, Grey Goose consumption. Fanny and Nathan, it's pure seduction. I'm going after Trump on this made up case, cause he thinks he's gonna win with this MAGA base. Rico charges to the left, Rico charges to the right. When I come through the court, I'm putting up a fight. I love to go to Napa Valley, all paid in cash. Take a trip with Nathan Wade for his birthday bash. The only man that ever paid for me is my daddy, the one that lives on couches and has no addy. My sweat and my tears made me a fortune. To all my haters, watch out, I'm torching. Burning this bitch down to the ground. While I get mug shots, I'll run this town. I'm Fulton County's finest. What? Corruption. Spending these G's with no interruption. Worldwide vacays, Grey Goose consumption. Fanny and Nathan, it's pure seduction. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Hey yo, it's Fulton's finest. It's your girl, Big Fanny. I want to give a shout out to Judge McGaffey.
Get their credits out.
Thanks for the money, yo.
Peace. I need one of them shirts.
Damn, she said thanks for the money, yo.
She said thanks for the money, yo. Peace. And we out. Man, look, I can't get enough of how well put together that was. I mean, that's a hit
All
song.
of their stuff is pretty good, yeah.
It's a hit song if there ever was one. It's say me and Nathan Wade is pure seduction. Say,
I wonder if she gonna shoot her next video in Magic City.
Oh my God. Hey, my favorite part was popping bottles of that goose as my family gets loose. I was like, oh no. Hey, the writers over there, amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So make sure you go over there, people. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to them as well, man, and put them where they need to be, which is up on the next level. They need to get their stuff out because sometimes in order to get people's attention, you got to make their asses laugh. That's the only way it's going to work. You got to bring it to a point where people are like, oh my fucking God, it's funny but true. You know, people have lost that comical thing, man. And that's one of the craziest things about it, man. Like I said, with E. Jean Carroll, she's just a fucking joke. So
that's she's
just a joke. That's all that she is. I mean, there's You know, nothing more horrible than her, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to pull up something myself because I had it up and I lost it, and I'm not going to put noobs through that right now. I'll just go ahead and do it. But anyway, man, the laziness of that Rico conspiracy is on full display. These people are definitely letting you know that they don't even believe in this shit when you got AOC running around telling us that Rico is not a crime. It is a category. You know, and I wish that somebody would tell I wish somebody would tell R. Kelly that shit. You know, and you got these people.
It's crazy.
Like, you know, and it's crazy because, like I said, you had all of this foolishness going on with Trump in New York with his money, man. And I promise you, it's going to be hilarious when he does not get it. When they do not get it, because they already getting money. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to build another tower or something, or another tall building with this man's money. I don't understand. I'm totally lost with how they really are trying to do this thing, man. Because it's just totally unfair, man. It's like, I don't know, noobs. I don't know what we're gonna do about it. We're gonna start up a movement. That's what we're trying to do. So I'm gonna take it back to Letitia and Judge Engeron, and this is what was happening in the courtroom, man. This is what Puppetgate did in the courtroom.
That's it.
Look at the commie flag off his right shoulder.
Had enough of these games. Order in the court. Order in the court. Today we're here to discuss the bank fraud I've decided was committed by Mr. Trump.
Fake news. I've done nothing wrong, and you have no proof.
Silence. I'll be the judge of that. Did you or did you not engage in bank fraud, Mr. Trump?
I'm innocent. Believe me. I've paid off every bank loan with interest, and each of those banks are very satisfied. Why aren't they suing me?
Quiet. I don't have time for your lies. Now, Ms. Haba, answer the question.
Your Honor, there's no evidence of any wrongdoing. You and AG Letitia James are attacking my client politically.
Evidence or not, I'll decide the outcome. Now, about this imaginary bank fraud, despite there being no victims in this crime, and that Mr. Trump has paid off every loan to every bank, I have already made up my mind.
This is preposterous.
That's it. This trial is over. I've had enough of these games.
Your Honor, we demand a fair trial. Your behavior is unacceptable.
Fair trial, you say? There's no such thing. Case closed. Mr. Trump, based on no evidence presented, you are guilty of bank fraud.
You can't do this to me.
Oh, I can. However, I haven't decided on your punishment yet. You may leave, but know this is far from over.
This case is a sham and a scam. Communist E.G. Peekaboo James is a corrupt, radical left disgrace to our country. She's committing election interference, and she should be imprisoned on Rikers Island. She would fit right in with the criminals there. The rogue judge, he's a Trump hater. He has contempt for the court system, and he should be disbarred. Oh, and his teeth are really yellow. The yellowest. Thank you.
So he can go through himself.
He said the yellowest.
The yellowest.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look, we used to talk about people with butter on.
Yep, looks like we lost. I think we lost Derek.
Oh, yeah.
That was my fault.
He back.
Man, I can come back quick, man.
Like the Matrix in this motherfucker.
I swear, man.
Quick. Hey, you know, I got one of these goofball Logitech mice, right? and it has like this little button on these two buttons on the side, and all you had to do is just breathe on it and click. I'm like, oh shit. And definitely, man.
Cause he a smooth criminal.
Yeah, it didn't take long. That was about a 2-second.
Yeah, it was off and on.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my goodness.
I'm about to say he's gone. Did come back.
Oh man. Like I said, Eugene, man. Eugene. Off the chain. Yeah, so basically, like I was saying, man, it's just, this is what the court system does, especially in the Eastern District of New York. They make light of it and they make fun of it, but honest to goodness, this is the exact thing that happens. They make their decisions based off of no evidence, no facts, nothing. So, at the end of the day, we just have to kind of be careful and be leery of what we allow for people to do.
That's why we give you
what we allow. And once we just become more aware, and we can really stop these people from just running amok, because right now our judicial system is running amok and it's just honestly killing us. Like when we are when we're going through what we're going through. Oh shit, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta pull up something. Wait a minute. So give me a second. do me a favor, noobs. Do me a favor and go to let's see. It's a person named Tisa Tells, and it's talking about Cardi B's house raided by LAPD.
Dang.
Oh,
everybody's house getting raided now. They say no what, Cardi? Or you be talking to Edge. I'm gonna ride your radio. Let's see what you got in this house.
Do you see anything?
Let's see. Yeah, I got something from TMZ. You want to go through this?
We can.
Oh, here's a. I think there's a video here. Oh, here we go. I got a video for you. Let me just pull it over here.
Okay.
Let's see what is in this. We're going to be seeing this at the same time as everybody else.
I kind of like that.
And whoops.
First is Diddy, now it's Cardi B.
Well, Cardi B going against people that's trying to keep people in jail, like Tasha K and all of them, So
yeah. All right. So let's see what's going on here.
She's next.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got stopped by the cops and everything. I got stopped by the cops yesterday. You gonna see it's gonna hit TMZ real soon. They thought I was trafficking. Yeah, they thought I was trafficking fentanyl, and they thought I had a gun in my car. So they stopped me and everything. All the helicopters in LA. It was outside, yo. I was freaking out. Like they had me outside for like 3 hours. They had me getting butt naked outside, yo. Like shit was crazy. It was that as a movie and whatever. But like you already know, like I'm about to sue the LAPD. Like you already know, like they got me fucked up for doing that. So I had like a bad day yesterday because and I had to tell them like, yo, I'm Cardi B. Like, do I look like I gotta sell some shit? Like, why would I do that? Like, why? I would never do no shit like that. Like, and they didn't believe me. Like, it was like some white cops or something. Like, they didn't know who I was. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was really tough on me and everything. They said that like somebody gave them a clue. I really feel like it was one of my ops and shit. Like, they're really trying to ruin my life type shit. Like, yeah, I don't even fucking know. Like, I've been going through a lot lately, but like for somebody to do that shit, like tip the LAPD, some shit like that.
Man, that's crazy as hell.
Yo, like the helicopters was outside. It
So
was
like
a
they
fucking
stripped her
movie.
naked. Like, pretty much already naked.
They ain't have to do much. They ain't got to do much.
Well, that wouldn't be that.
Exactly.
That wouldn't be too much of a stretch.
Yeah. And it says here, it says
like,
told a wild story.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, it says Cardi B told a wild story about LAPD officers searching her over suspected drug trafficking, but it sounds like she was just yapping to yap because there's no record of it at all.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow. Somebody wants some attention.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I was thinking too.
Like, come on, lady. You were pretty much already naked. Let's take that strip down. What can they re-strip off? Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, Cardi is like one of those, like a broke watch.
Yeah.
About right twice a day.
Yeah, pretty much.
She was right for suing Cardi B. She, finally decided to go ahead and not be cheated on in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. But that's just twice a day. She's the type of female to come out with a song called WAP. So,
Lord, when I first heard that song, I'm like, really? This is making numbers.
It's amazing to me that that's what we got. And then these same people can fall into victimhood just as easy as falling into bed at night.
Nah.
Just I'm talking about the moment that something don't go right for them inside of a relationship. No matter how they came in, they might have came in with a thong on, but they're gonna leave and put on their church outfit, church panties, and church outfit, and act like they ain't never did a damn thing in their life. Like they'll come to court, like what the hell, like come to court in this outfit buttoned all the way up to the top, and look like she's Bible in hand, hymn book or whatever. Like they've never done anything, and then like they've never, I'm saying, like they ain't never, put their mouth on nothing.
I swear, I did go to church years ago. It was always like that. You be seeing females literally thinking in Christ, whoever they may say, where, oh dang, I'm sorry, I'm trying to need you to praise. I used to be at 304. I used to be sucking on the dong everywhere. I'm like, well, I need to know that, but okay.
I mean, that's
they tell all their business. I'm like, no offense, that was TMI. I don't need to know that, but okay.
Yeah, and the racism thing is only real when it come out of people's mouth, when they get to talk about, oh, this person, these two white cops, and la 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 la. Now,
really? They strip me naked, and like, lady, you pretty much already naked. What are you talking about? I doubt they. What can rich your off? Your thong they can see. You already see your ass cheeks. Come on now.
Absolutely, it's crazy. So like I said, it's one of those things, man. And like I said, we got, because what this is coming into is coming into Rico laziness. Like I said, that was a part of my thing today. Rico laziness. That's when you are a crackpot district attorney or a crackpot attorney in New York, and you don't know how to do your job. So your best recourse of action is to say, okay, I can't prove anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and intimidate all your fucking friends and make you, make them alienate themselves from you by giving you a RICO charge and threatening their freedoms if they don't tell us what we want to hear. One thing that I like about the Trump case in Atlanta is that only 4 people have dropped out and pleaded. Now, they may want to rescind after, this goes to all the way to hell, but I promise you that I'm glad that there are people that are standing and fighting, because you got to fight for your rights, man. You can't allow for people to basically take protected speech and make it criminal. I thought it was about actions. I thought it wasn't about words. I mean, if nobody put their hands, if they didn't run up in somewhere and say, give me those freaking ballots, and counted them out and all of that, it's all about conspiracy, but they'll call us conspiracy theorists. It's really, really weird. It's like, that's what Rico is all about. It's all about conspiracy. So you'll say that we're conspiracy theorists when we say, hey, the election's stolen, but you'll come up with a whole situation, call it Rico, and then you got people in Congress saying Rico is not a crime, it's a category. So the people who are lobbying for these laws and making these laws don't even understand what they're doing. It's a shame, man. And that's why you got an R. Kelly stuck in jail for 5 years, because people don't know what they're doing and they're riding off of emotions. They're literally changing law to not what the evidence brings, but how people feel. Seriously, how people feel. Like it's banana republic foolishness. It's just that stuff that we read about. Like we read about these things in the history books, about people going to court, and it's a bunch of people in there that you don't stand a snowball's chance in hell to get anything done, and then but we're living in a world where it's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent. They're literally making attorneys fight cases and literally have to prove their client's innocence now. That's far removed from what our Constitution even wanted for us. We don't even get that presumption anymore, and it's not even a black and or a white thing anymore. It's just everybody. Everybody on the left is deemed Trump guilty, and he needs to go to jail, and he needs to rot for what? What did he do? I mean, if you look at anybody who needs to really have a nice warm place, this is the president we sitting right now.
Man.
It's that person who stole documents. It's that person who they literally said that, hey, we would prosecute him, but hell, he's a little bit too old and fickle and feeble, so we're not even gonna fuck with him. But you're letting them have the nuclear codes. You're letting them carry the football around. Shit, he how he ain't gonna drop the football? He drops himself, falls everywhere. I mean, come on, man. I mean, like I said, I know. And people say, well, what's the alternative? I'm going to vote for Trump. So you're going to sit on the couch and allow for this guy? It's people that are so afraid to do what's right, in this world. Like, they're afraid to do what's right, afraid to speak up, just afraid. And we have to be better than that, man. We cannot be afraid, man, to speak on these injustices, speak on this shit.
Don't be afraid.
Oh man, here we go with that shit.
Oh,
yeah, another Diddy person, and like I said, because when it comes to R. Kelly, like I said, we visited that, and I made it very, very clear to everybody that if we allow for R. Kelly to go down, the whole industry is going to come crumbling. People were saying, "Oh, well, R. Kelly's going to snitch." I'm like, he's not going to have to. He's not going to have to. He ain't told on no damn body, and they coming for everybody.
Literally,
everybody. If you met a girl and you had a dinner with her, and y'all never saw her anymore, you better worry about that lady, because she might be coming back and say she had dinner and some other shit. Right, and what can you do if you say she's lying? You get sued for defamation. They've laid the groundwork for that. When you watch Donald Trump and what he's going through with E. Jean Carroll, she wrote a whole book, wasn't charged for crap, but he say, "Hey, I didn't do it." Oh, he's defaming me. And
the world we live in.
And they give her a judgment for $85 million, and then you go and see this rat lady and this rat cat dog lady with a cat named Vagina, and she had a dog named what was the dog's name? Dick or something? What was
something
it?
like that.
Like penis or some shit. I don't know what the hell.
Much.
I mean,
no wonder she always have male dogs. Now we know.
You think there's some bestiality going on in the woods?
Sure, she has. They get off somehow.
You don't know what freak show is going on in there, man.
Whatever you do, if you see some blue painted trees, you go in the other fucking direction.
Exactly.
Dude, every October I try to find that one Halloween haunt in the area, that's like the place to go to. She's probably running that shit 365.
Y'all gotta look for the house that's selling the giant candy bars.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if somebody knocked you out and you woke up in front of E.G. Carroll's house, are you going in?
Oh,
man, look.
Oh, hell no.
Hell
no.
Listen.
Ain't no gingerbread cookie shit for me.
No.
Look, I am not going over the Blair Witch's house, okay?
Nah.
Then you talk about the Blair Witch Project. There it is.
You talk about the last house on the left, ain't
I'm telling you, it look like it goes down in there. It look like it goes down, and you
Your boy ain't
can't.
that desperate.
Yeah, it's like
that serious.
Cartoonville I just woke up in. I am not going in that house.
This ain't it.
Like, you want to meet my cat vagina? No.
You know I love cats. It's like, nah.
Oh my god! It's a, oh my gosh! You want to rub? You want to rub my kitty? Neither one of them. No, I'm not rubbing anything in your house.
Yeah,
she has one. She got one of those houses, man, that you do not sit down in.
Pretty much, yeah. Once you walk in there, there's a good chance she ain't letting you out.
I'm talking. She probably got some. She probably got some real fat ass cockroaches in her shit.
Oh, let alone
you know the ones you step on and you can actually feel the terrain change when you step.
Man. Oh man, that boy's thick as hell.
Like crunch. You like, oh, I just killed something. Oh
man,
did I break open an egg or something?
Man, it's like
When I saw that woman, when I saw that woman's car on the outside, though, bro, come on, man.
She paintballed that car,
leveled and everything.
Man, I'm like, what kind of shit?
I bet you when she comes into town for groceries, they're like, oh shit,
here she comes. Avoid.
Like we need to start getting her shit together so we can just hand it to her so she can fucking leave.
Like, here you go. We know you're getting basically the same thing, right? Here you go. Make sure you got your drink.
You can see her car coming from a distance.
Oh my goodness. She like, I need 85 million. She talking about buying Rachel Maddow France. I'm like,
man, the hell.
Like, we can go fishing. Shit. Nope. Don't you go nowhere near that lady house, Rachel Maddow. Don't you go fishing. We can go to my river.
Now, wait a minute. This could be a good thing, because if that happens, Rachel might just, I don't know, disappear.
Oh good
boy.
Lord. Hilarious.
Man, you get step into foot in that house. Yeah, she yank you in there and you ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah.
See, bubble, toiling trouble. Yeah, she's like that female. Like, I mean, like, just, you know, there's not an amount of makeup. There's nothing that can do anything for that lot lizard. That's a lot lizard.
Now that's the witch from Hansel and Gretel.
Oh God,
I'm telling you, man. I mean, Jean Carroll and
a freaking horror.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, she showed us her house to a certain degree, but I guarantee you some other things in there would be like, yeah, I really
like if you go, don't go in that room. That's where the body. That's where.
Really?
Now I would believe that she had people chained up in rooms.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, that's where I was going to. That's where I was going with it. I guarantee you, I wouldn't be surprised. You walk in that house, man, you ain't getting out, man.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: Rachel Maddow is clearly a carpet munch. She'll do it. She'll do it. I believe it. You know, she was like, good.
Oh boy.
Even she was like, nope, I ain't going nowhere near you.
I ain't going near you, let alone your house.
As dumb as she is, she was smarter than she picked up on that shit and got really uncomfortable.
House in the middle of the woods too? Nah. Have fun with that.
How in the world would they believe? I mean, common sense has to kick in.
That's the most recent picture. That's E. Jean Carroll right there.
Yeah.
I told you she looked like Bill.
Wow.
Hey, what's up, DB Wild?
Let me show you something. Oh my goodness!
He fingered my kitty. Yes, he fingered my kitty.
Or his other character, Vera DeMilo.
Oh damn!
Pull up that one, Vera DeMilo.
Oh Lord!
Man.
Don't tell me I don't want to see this, but I got to.
Yes, Jesus. Hi, I'm Vera DeMilo.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think. Yeah, this could be.
That's pay dirt. That's
Yeah.
we've
Oh my
hit.
God! I already
We've
know.
hit.
I already know it.
We've hit pay dirt. Go ahead, and scroll up on that one, buddy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, wait a
Look
minute.
at why I gotta focus
I'm
in
close
on
my
that.
eyes. I'm close my eyes.
Yeah, do like this.
My eyes.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Oh God, no, no! Why? Why? For the love of God, why? Oh God, no!
You gotta make sure you take your vitamins.
Yeah. You know you want to pet my kitty.
Y'all trying to give me nightmares.
Jane,
Y'all trying to give
yeah.
me nightmares, man. Oh God, no! I don't know what that was.
But you know, that's had to be what she looked like. You know, when everything, all the women that Trump is surrounded by, and then E. Jean Carroll pops up. Seriously,
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm surprised his face didn't melt like those Nazis' face melted in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Man.
Oh man, like I'm melting.
He called that woman a whack job, and they act like it wasn't true.
They knew it was true. They looked at her as like.
Trump was like, I don't know who this woman is. She's a whack job.
No, she got issues.
And I promise you,
she got.
And I promise you, they said, Alina Habba said she tried to play that footage.
Oh, did we lose Derek again?
Our word is sexy. They wouldn't allow it. And I mean, it was basically a setup. I mean, it was a setup to get the man's money. If it ever was one, you can literally see it when they literally suppress evidence. Just literally like, fuck it, you can't show me shit. I'm not going to let you show it because this would help you. And that's what I try to get to. All of that stuff. We ain't going no more. But let's see. Nisi said I look sleepy. Actually, I was pretty refreshed from last night. I was dragging all type of ass last night.
No.
Oh my
God!
God!
You're going on hour 4 right now because you did come off a big buy show and come over here. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was planning on wrapping it up. I'm clock watching. I was monologuing a little bit. Like I said, I came on because, of course, my man Big Val wanted me to go ahead and hit y'all with that information in regards to Luke and what was going on. I told Noobs because I want to burn everybody the hell out. Because if I come on, Noobs coming on, just I guess out of he feels obligated. He's like, fuck, man, you gotta.
That's why I always ask you, what you're feeling on any given day, because I never know. And then sometimes you tell me one thing, and then you go on and do a show anyway. So
yeah, the good Lord, the good Lord had to shut my internet down in order to prevent me from doing the show. Yeah, he had to shut me down for a day and a half, and I literally was losing my mind. I was freaking out, like, oh my God, I can't go online. I can't talk about my shit. I'm like, and everybody's so calm. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna lose all my
plans. Everything is like denied.
I'm about to lose all of my subscribers and everything. I'm like, holy shit.
And then you know what happened? Tell them what happened.
And then I do my show, my very next show, and I get a fucking copyright strike.
Wow.
Not only that, but as he's over there, because they ain't got no hair, so he wasn't really pulling it out or anything. But I was like, dude, go knock on your neighbor's door and see if you can borrow his internet. And he was live, not even an hour later.
Yeah, I mean, I had to. I mean, I did, and I was so excited. I fucked around and got myself a copyright strike. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, come on.
So now we know what Derek's addiction is. He has got to get on and get out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, look. Only thing I hope is that we can gain the audience that we need to gain, in order to get to where we need to be. Because I'm really trying to grow a channel into something different. I like the fact that we sit on the couch and we have barbershop talk and everything, and it's I would say that it's common sense thinking. It's provoked thoughts, man. What are they forcing you to think about? What does this make you think? I can't express it anymore than to say that we're gonna keep it moving. Like I said, we're gonna wrap this thing up. We got about 4 minutes. We got 2 people to talk. So if y'all can split that shit down the middle, we can get our asses out of here. And it's on the 2 hour on the head mark, and I can go and live my life. So, all right. So J Rock, go ahead and get us up out of here. Tell me what you got to say, bro.
Well, first off, I want to thank you for having me on. I appreciate you because we basically family anyway.
Absolutely.
I caught a little bit of Vi's live earlier, and I was just tripping out on that. Everything what was unfolding, and still kind of revisiting everything with Diddy and R. Kelly. And I told people it's kind of funny that they're doing all this when R. Kelly's in the middle of his appeal. So I believe it's partially a distraction because now the prosecution and everything, and the government's like, okay, we're going to pivot off R. Kelly and go to Diddy right now because our position on appeal might not look that good. So we're gonna pivot over to somebody else, and as somebody else, be it Diddy.
Right.
And I think they just trying to. I think it's a part of it is a distraction because of that, but I think also too, it's something that everybody need to look out for because it's happening to R. Kelly, it's happening to Trump, and everybody else is going down the line. I mean, you can look like I brought up Jermaine Dupri, Dr. Dre, and everybody keeps saying Jay-Z gonna be next, but that's one of those wait and see type of deals to find out. But
look, I don't know who's gonna be next. We're gonna shake this Yahtzee dice cup up. We're gonna roll to what falls out because we know it's not over.
It just beginning.
We know it's not over.
It just beginning.
Right about that. But shout out to you, Derek. Shout out to you, noobs, also, man. And everybody in the chat, shout out, y'all. And y'all have a good night. Hey, when you coming back on? Is it gonna be tomorrow, Saturday, or do you know? Or?
Well, I work a little late tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna go ahead. I would say that the best time you're gonna see me is Sunday. I promise you that I'm gonna probably be doing a little content or whatever, but I would say Sunday is my best bet. I've been burning myself a candle at both ends, y'all. I mean, just to be candid, I lost a job that I was working for about 5 years as an IT professional. Okay. Gotcha. It was a little devastating, but I was kind of able to pick myself back up off my feet. I found another job, but it was actually through a contract. Out of nowhere, they ended my contract, and wow. I had bills and things, and I'm literally, kind of trying to pull myself out of a situation. It's a lot. People don't even realize that. We do this content, but we are people with actual lives that actually have things that are actually going on. Thanks. I'm just up to here at a point where I felt like I was falling underwater. And fortunately, like I said, the ship is about to right. I got actually a good job. As far as back into my career in IT. Making a great dollar amount. I guess that it's patience, and I promise you that if I was still busy living my life the way that I was living it, I probably wouldn't have never started this channel. So everything happens, in its time and for a reason. So I'm glad that the devil might have bought it, but God sure sent it. And I'm still weathering through the storm. I still got people calling me like, "Where the fuck's my money?" And I'm like, I'm learning how to negotiate. Like, I'll have your money, on the first chance I get. Can you imagine? Seriously, I'll try to negotiate. And I will never ask for a handout as far as crying about my bills and trying to get y'all to send me cash apps and no bullshit like that. I'm a man. I know how to handle my shit. And I promise you, anything that would be sent to me as far as my channel, I got noobs over here, I got Nisimo over here, that are I got J Rock and all of them, D Maps, Big Vi, all these key contributors to my channel. And I promise you that the only thing that I would do with any funds is make our channel grow, because this is our shit. This is Provoke Thoughts. And you have to, this channel was made because of the fact that you got to think. It's not illegal. You have to get your life in order to think and use your common sense. And D-Maps, I'm gonna let you go and do your thing because we are already over, because I done monologue, and then we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna let noobs close, and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right, man. I'll say, all right, I appreciate you having me on, man.
Absolutely.
I pretty much ride, did that whole riding for 4 straight hours, man. I was in both lives. I was busy earlier. I'm saying it's good if I can get the information out, let people know the truth and basically what's actually going on. And it's really messed up. It shows you where our country is going. It's sad.
Right.
Pretty much they come after basically every millionaire, billionaire, black billionaire, millionaire. They pretty much come after all of them. They say, I need that money, man. I need you to run that. I'm Devo on these streets. I don't need that no more. I know it's stay safe out here. No, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, we living in a hell of a world, man. We just gotta we just gotta stay. If you pray, if you believe in anything, you might want to get close to your belief system and stand in it, man. Whether it's you believe in a cause, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the Easter Bunny, you better just stick by it. You better find something to believe in, and you better believe in it, because that's what's wrong. Nobody believes in anything anymore. So that's basically the way that we can make it through all of that shit. We're gonna take that shit over here. Over here, right there, yeah, right there. I was supposed to be on the other side, but right there.
I'm saying that's true.
The news, they're gonna get us up out of here real quick.
All right, real quick. Hey, I appreciate everybody that comes on the panel regularly and the people that come in the chat. I get something new every single time I come in here, whether it's a new character or whatever, because the piece that I'm familiar most with is the bullshit story and not so much the players. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is that if Derek decides to come on Saturday, I'm going to try to come on with him so I can help him to keep it short, because Sunday is going to be a big day, and we could go late into the night on that night. Everybody who saw Sheriff Grady's video out of Big Vi's session, look into that when you got some time. Start looking into like these immigration camps and everything for these minor kids. You won't see it on MSNBC, but you can find it other places, and so keep a lookout for that stuff because it's out there.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and wrap it up quick. We're not going to take too much more time out of your hands. I want to thank everybody that came to the chat. I want to especially thank my mods, the only queen. I got C-Star. I got Unconditional. I have Kilroy Girl, and I have Joe that's been up in here tonight doing their thing, mods, man. I love y'all to death. Shout out to DV Wild. Shout out to, everybody to the chat, Muse Black. Who else we got up in here that came in tonight? Well, if I forget your name, I'm so sorry, but you know what it is. I love you. Of course, J Rock, shout out to him. V White, shout out to her. Let's see, we got a few more people that we can go ahead and get, and then we're going to get up out of here. And if I'm scrolling, shout out to Patrick. Unique Thoughts, thank you for coming in. And on that note, hey, y'all, love you to pieces. You know what to do. Stick around for a minute for me, noobs, once we get out of here so we can kind of go over.
One more thing real quick. Okay. If everybody could put into the comments, is it better when you see us? Does it feel more personal, less personal? Put it in the comments, not in the chat, how you feel about, the camera thing versus the icon thing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like, I mean, I might be getting older, but this beard is a beautiful gray. It's nice, it's salt and peppery thing. You know, I'm at the range where I can get me maybe about a 35-year-old or a 65-year-old. It's a strange time in my life. You know, I don't know whether I want the sugar mama or the grandmama. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna quit bullshitting because I'm sleepy and I'm saying all type of random shit. All right. I'm gonna drop this link real quick for Miss Nisimo to jump in so we can have our meeting after the fact. Don't nobody else bring y'all ass in here because you're not gonna get in. You know what I'm talking about? Unless you are one of my mods. Okay? If you're a mod, this one's for you. And we're gonna go ahead and get this thing rolling to get up out of here. Much love. Y'all have a good night. And on to the theme song.
How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we say fuck this piece shit and grab them clappers? How long before we lose our voices shouting Black Lives Matter? How long we gon' keep letting them disrespect our president? How long we gon' keep letting them terrorize our residents? I'm sick of this shit, it's word to Bernie Mac. How long before we police ourselves, take our own streets back? How long for Uncle Tom here and hate on this shit? How long before they take a shot at me for making this shit? How long I gotta wait for justice for Josiah Shaw? How long we gotta fake it till we can take it and whack them all? How long we not gonna make these youngins pull their pants up? How long we gonna keep letting them shoot us down with our hands up? How long we gonna keep killing our own and making these streets hot? How long will what I say to you stay with you when the beat stop? How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.